a very valuable resource even in real life and in Maple, and by cash I'm talking about Singapore dollars, SGD. Okay, so some of you have been asking me how do I spend my cash wisely, or what kind of packages to buy. So today I'm going to be trying to explain the most worthy packages to buy for SGD and how you're going to spend those gems that you just bought. Okay, so the first thing, there's two different kinds of ways to buy gems or crystals, right? The first way is if you go to the cash shop and then you buy crystals through here. So this is only very worth it, right, if you are buying crystals for the first time, because there is a 100% bonus on your first purchase, which is, as you see here, first purchase, then you get 2 times the number which you just bought. So it's 140 Singapore dollars for 6,000 something crystals, but that's only the first time. Okay, subsequent purchases you won't get it again. So actually now Nexon, they made the first time purchase available again. So previously I bought this package, right, then I got 6,000. So after that, usually it will not be, the promotion won't be available, but they made it available again, so you can consider buying this. And you should also buy this if like you have a lot of crystal coupons in your inventory. So what are crystal coupons? They are actually things that you can use when you're buying crystals, and they will actually add to the bonus of the crystals which you will receive after making your purchases in SGD. Okay, so the next very worth it thing to buy is the packages, right? The packages, what I like to buy is usually this boost package. So for every tier level, right, so my level tier is 100 to 119. There's a previous tier boost package 2, which is I think is 20 level, so it's 99 to 70 or something like that. Yeah, so the next one will be 120 to 140 or something like that. So these are all very worth it, because as you see I bought here, you get actually 5,600 crystals for the purchase of only 40 Singapore dollars. And this is like relatively cheap lah, looking at the other crystal packages. So I'll advise this to buy this, but the bad thing is you have to level up your character, because you only can receive the rewards if you level up your character till like a certain level, like here 120. So each level increment of 2, then you get a different crystal reward, like you see here. Okay, so this can only be purchased once. You reach the next level 120, they will be available again. But let's say, right, I didn't buy this package 3, right, and then I'm already level 120. I won't be able to buy this package 3 again. So you must take precaution on this lah. I'm just telling you guys that is, you know, you won't get it again. So you get it before you pass this level limit here. And another thing I like to buy is, I bought this before also, is you get 3,000 crystals for 20 million meso. Okay, this is a bit expensive, but for those who have the money, you can consider buying this. But there's other ways to get meso, which I will explain later. Maybe illegal, but yeah, this is not the most efficient use of your SGD. Right, so the only good thing I can see about here is you get a 20 million meso, but the 20 million meso is easily farmable lah. Actually, I wouldn't advise this compared to the other two I just showed, which is the boost package and the first time crystal package. So this is only worth it if you buy the first time. The other times I will usually buy this boost package, right, because you get 6,000 crystals, right? But if you are a heavy spender, right, then I guess the only way you can do is to the most efficient way to do is to buy all these things for your SGD. But you please calculate like per dollar how many crystals you are getting. Okay, so you take this 3150 divide by 140. You take all these divide by the Singapore dollar cost, and then you can find like what is the most value of crystals you are getting per Singapore dollar. Please be able to do, please like do some math, don't be lazy. So it may not be this, it may not be the 3,000 one, it may be the 1,000 one, for all you know. Okay, so yeah, please you know, please do some math. Okay, so okay, now let's say you got the crystals already, right, and you want to say, okay, what do I spend it on? Okay, so the first thing I usually see people spend on is it won't improve your performance in game, but oh, I'm so sorry, my Maple just crashed, what the hell. So yeah, it does it does crash sometimes like this if you're using an emulator. So if you are having like frequent crashing problems, it may be your GPU, it may be like the emulator is not compatible with your software, this kind of thing. So yeah, sorry for the hiccup, but yeah, if you have a fast com, you should load up your Maple pretty quick, right? And you don't even, the good thing about Maple is like if you crash, right, you don't even have to select a server, right? It will just go back to where you are farming straight away, like as you see here. Okay, so as I was saying, right, if you have bought your crystals already, then you don't know what to spend it on. The first thing people usually buy is cosmetics, like style, or because no one wants to look like a noob, you see. So they buy all these, and then the good thing about this is you can test it on, and cosmetics are pretty okay-ish price-wise in this game, right? Like you can buy all these, you can even buy mounts, you can even buy pets. So a good thing to do is you should consider getting a pet that can buff you, right? A pet that can buff you, for the sake of the game. Because why? When you're doing boss, all this, and like you're farming, right? Like what I'm doing now, it really helps that if you have a pet that can auto buff you. So try to find those auto buff pets. They will say here, auto buff or something. If they don't have auto buff, then you can't auto buff lah. Like you see here, all these I don't think they can auto buff, but certain things like if you go to package, right, not this, oh my god, what is that? Certain things, right, like my pet here, you have to look out for the packages, right, because sometimes they will have it, sometimes they won't. Yeah, so pets like this, if they say auto buff, then it's good, then you should buy it, right? Auto buff. If they don't auto buff, that means you cannot auto buff. Then you can set skills here. You can even add buff potions, like let's say I have an EXP potion, right? Then I mean EXP ticket, then I can register it here, and it will automatically use it straight away. So this is very good. Like if you are AFKing for a long period of time, then you have a lot of ticket and your pet can buff you. So that's the first thing you can buy with gems, is to consider buying a pet that can auto buff you, which will be very helpful in farming and very helpful in bossing. So like when I did my hard Zakum run, I was very thankful that I had these pets that can auto buff my Iron Will and Hyper Body, because if not, every time I have to remember to auto buff it lah. Like especially if you die, right? Let's say you die in Zakum, right? Then you have to auto buff it yourself, you know, if you don't have a auto buff pet. Okay, so now what else do you buy, right? So if you just bought your $6,000 crystal package or what, you can actually consider buying this thing. Like it's a rare treasure box, and what it does is it actually has a chance of getting a guaranteed unique if you buy the 1,000 one. Okay, so this guaranteed unique will actually help you in the early stages of the game. It will give you quite a boost, right? Because unique only when people usually reach level 90 or what, then they can get their first unique. But if you buy this early, you can get your first unique, you can start leveling up straight away. It will give you quite a boost, and you may even get a chance to get emblem or legendary. So you can see the probability info here. It's not really very high to get legendary, right? Like if you see here, all these legendary is like 0.001%, but you're guaranteed a unique. So I wouldn't recommend you spending so much cash on these. Maybe only one time, the $1,000 one. But don't be too enthusiastic that you will get an emblem or legend or what. If you just buy it a few times, you really need to spend a lot, then you can get a lot of good things, right? So I heard people spend up to 2k, they haven't get anything. So I'm guessing probably you spend like 20,000 SGD, 30,000, then you can get like legend emblems or this kind of thing. Okay, so once you reach the very late game, right, then or not very late game lah, like when you wanna, if leveling is your focus lah, right, if leveling is your focus, then you can actually consider getting things like this, right, using your cash. Like why do I say this? Because for $300, 300 crystals, you're getting auto charge tickets and fever buff. Also auto charge tickets are very useful when you're farming for meso, when you're farming for EXP, all this, right? So this will be much more useful than this, because this is 305 times. You get the same thing if you buy this, right? And you get more of it. So you can buy these support packages. This is the auto one, and then I believe there's another one that gives you EXP boost. I see people use this also. They buy this and then they pop on the EXP boost. So these are stackable, the 50% and 30%. You can stack these with your tickets, right? Your orange tickets. Yeah, and you can buy all these packages. You can consider buying all these packages for like if you want to level quickly, right? But if leveling is not your thing like mine, I don't really buy this because I don't really see the importance of leveling, right? Oh yeah, so as I said just now, the pets, right? They have like things like this, right? Like yeah. So usually if you buy a package with the 3 pets, the cute teddies, these will have auto buff pets, so you can use it. So usually it's all the package pets lah that you can buy. So usually it's like 900 for 3 pets, right? Yeah. Okay. As I was saying, if leveling is not your thing, then you can consider actually buying things like cubes, and I wouldn't advise cubes because potential is not very strong until the late game. Then you can consider upping your potential, right? But you can, but I think like a lot when you reach like 10 star all these, then you will need to buy all these scrolls, right? So these are what usually I spend on because I don't want my equipment to get destroyed. So as you see here, anything from level 10 onwards, there will actually be a chance of your item getting destroyed. So what you want to do is you want to buy these scrolls, right, from the cash shop, so you can actually level your star of the item from 10 to 11 and 10 onwards successfully without having your item to break. So it's very troublesome your item breaks, because to transfer item, let's say if I destroy my spear from 17 to 18, you will actually need to get another spear that is the same name, so Jai Hin, and a same rarity which is mythic. So how am I going to get a mythic again is beyond me. So I'll just not do the risky method and I'll just buy the screw. This is what I usually buy, because once you reach a certain level, your progress sort of stagnates. Then you need to buy these shield wards to make sure your stars can level up lah in time. Okay, so this is the other thing you can buy for if you want to spend cash on a game. Okay, so another thing you can like spend on the game, right, is you see this concert meals thing. Sometimes they will come out with these kind of packages, right, like royal style packages. I bought this in the previous video. I don't know how many of you seen it, right? These royal style packages, they actually come with some good things like the concert meal set. You can consider buying this, but what I'm suggesting it for is like towards more late game players, right? So late game, right, all these kind of set effects are very useful. So this concert set, I got it from the royal ticket, which cost 10 tickets for 900, and I opened all these. I opened like 30 tickets, which cost me around approximately 3,000 crystals, which is like $100, maybe $100 in Singapore money. And I got this. So this, you can consider buying this if you want to, like, you're late game and you want your gear to progress, but at the same time very hard to level your gears, at the same time very hard to star force your gear, then you can consider buying this. Because set bonuses are pretty good, right? And finally, sometimes like this random damage box skin, sometimes if you need the meso, right, and you want a quick way of getting meso legally, you can actually buy this and sell it, right? So these are 950 for random damage skin, and now I believe random damage skins are like around 10 million, more than 10 million. Like you see, the lowest is around 13 million. So you get something like a expensive one, you can sell it for 32 million. So that's a more of a legal way of exchanging your Singapore dollar for money, right, for meso. And of course, what I would say the most efficient way of using your SGD is to buy, I'm not advocating it, but you can buy meso from third party seller. So actually my view is that with meso you can do almost anything in this game now. If you have a lot of meso, you can do virtually anything. You can even ignore the gold leaf cost, because what you can do is, let's say I have like 10 billion meso or something, right? Then even if I don't have the powder to level up my equipment or rank up my equipment, so what I can do is I can just go to the trade station, right, and buy let's say epics to level my equipment up. Use the epics as use the epics as material, use the epics as powder, because one epic costs around one epic gives around 2 times the experience of an epic powder, but this is really costly lah. And let's say you really want the stone, you really want the gold leaf, you can also use the epics to extract. So you can just compare lah, like between the rarities, what is the most worth for extracting. So this gives maximum 7, I think this gives 14, this gives 70 gold leaf, and this gives 140. So you can just take the gold leaf extraction, what you get out of the extraction, right? So let's say what I get out of the extraction, right? Let's say this. Then you take this, divide by the meso cost of the buying the item. Then you can see how much gold leaf per dollar of meso you are getting, and then you can choose to buy that. So if epic is the most worth it to buy meso per gold leaf, then you buy epic. If rare is the most worth it to get gold leaf per meso, then you buy rare. You must calculate yourself, because sometimes the market prices are always changing, scarcity and whatnot, because people buy epics, then the epics like very few, then the price will rise. Or people don't buy rare, then the supply a lot, then the rare price very low. So you must keep calculating, because prices are never, they're always changing in the market. So I guess like yeah, so this buying meso actually is one of the fastest way to get progression in this game if you are looking to spend SGD in this game, okay, Singapore dollars in this game. And but I mean, I'm not advocating it. I've never bought meso before. You might get banned, so please don't, as I said again, don't list like one item for very expensive amount like 500 million. You try to space them out, so minimize your chance of getting banned. And yeah, I guess this has been it, right, for the how to spend your cash wisely. So please, to summarize, right, you wanna buy the most worth it package for you. So what I recommend is usually this boost package, which like gives you 5,000 crystals for around $40 for my level. Maybe for the boost package 2 is a bit less, yeah, but you can consider buying this. And if it's your first time buying crystal, you can actually go here and get I don't know where the purchase go, but yeah, it will be like 2 times of, so you buy the most, try to buy the most expensive one, then you can get like 6,000 for 138. Yeah, but of course the other package was more worth it lah, the one I just showed, the level up one, but you have to be level 120 to claim everything. Then with all your crystals, you can either buy cosmetics, but in terms of cosmetics, the more important thing you want is a buff pad. So buff pad, you can buy it through here. If I'm not wrong, it's under package, right? Is it package? Wait, it's under game, right? Yeah, game. Something, wait, where is it? You can buy like something like that, like buff pads, right? Buff pads are very useful. This is not a buff pad. Okay, this is a buff pad, yeah. All these 3, they come in sets of 3 lah, so you can get some boost, and it's auto buff potion, auto buff skill, which is very useful when you're bossing and whatnot, especially if you die, then the pet will just auto buff you straight away after you get revived. Okay, then after that you can buy cosmetics like all these, you see this butterfly, all these things. Then if you're looking towards late game progression, you can actually buy scrolls, right, because these will actually help you rank up your equipment, I mean star force your equipment. And then you can buy cubes, but I recommend not buying cubes first, because potential not very important until really very late game. You can buy this, okay. Then after that, if you wanna buy, like you're gonna get meso, because meso is quite important in this game. You can buy these kinds of things like random damage box set. You wanna get some extra cool effects, you can buy the concert muse one, which will add some cool things like all the 2% boss attacks, 2% boss defense, right, like the one I showed you. And you can get this random damage box skin, use it for yourself, sell it. And the last way, of course, is the illegal way, which I'm not advocating, is you buy meso from a third party, right? But please exercise some discretion. And with meso, you can do virtually anything, because the first thing you can do is you can buy a lot of equipment, you can sell it, I mean not sell it, you can extract it, right, for gold leaf. So you won't even have a gold leaf problem if you don't have a meso problem. If you have meso, you can get gold leaf. and you can even use the equipment you buy as rank up material, right? So you use this. So that's how you see people in the new servers, right? Even Scania or this, they can get mythic very fast, because what they do is they buy a lot of equipment, right? They buy a lot of equipment, they rank it up, they level it up, then they rank it up, or they fuse it rather, because if they don't have the stones, they'll have to fuse. So they fuse it, right? Because fusing don't need any stone, so they fuse it, and then they can fuse 2 legendary level 20 to a mythic. So that's how they get mythic, because they have a lot of meso. So they just use the meso and buy equipment, level it up, fuse it, level it up, fuse it, repeat the process until they get mythic. And that has been it for the how to spend your cash wisely guide. Please enjoy your Sunday and don't spend so much on Maple, because Maple is not everything. There may be a risk of like the game losing popularity or what. So please consider before buying cash. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.